Hello, it is Thursday, February 8th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Thursday crossword today, so we may be solving some sort of intricate, interesting, or involved theme. And it's also a recording during which I might be interrupted. I might have to answer the doorbell at some point during this episode and then put the recording on pause for an indefinite amount of time. So apologies if I'm interrupted and then lose my train of thought. We'll just have to see how it goes. And this potentially interrupted edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Lake House Bros, Adam and Annette Noble, Noah Bezanson, and, as always, the indomitable Shulmaster. So thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. They do support this channel. They bring us this series day in, day out, and I'm very grateful to them. I'm very grateful for their contributions. If you'd like to support the channel similarly, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the link in the description field underneath the video where you'll find all of the bonus videos available to patrons as well as for benefactors, the official mug. Let's Check the Cross's official mug. Thank you so much to all of the patrons at any level. I really do appreciate that help and that support. You can also join the Daily Solve Discord chat server via another description field link. It's a nice friendly chat community over there. And you can also support the channel by subscribing on YouTube, by liking the videos, by commenting on the videos. Those things are all a big help. So thanks if you've done any of them. And now let's get on to today's crossword. It's constructed by Samuel A. Donaldson, who's constructed several dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. It is a Thursday crossword. It will have some kind of interesting theme. Let's find out what it is, and let's start solving. Okay, reality checks, question mark. No idea what that is offhand. Raise, so this is to destroy or demolish as a building. Destroy would fit. Let's see if it hit, or actually demolish. No, that doesn't fit. Never mind. I just feel demolish sounds, I'd use that more likely as a replacement. Let's see. It goes viral in winter. I'm thinking of some sort of flu strain or something like that. Maybe this is wrong. Director, yeah, this is wrong, I think. Director Justin, it says, of the Fast and Furious franchise. Justin. I crossed this, and I don't think it starts with E, and I thought I remembered his name. Is it Justin Lin, maybe? Could raise be blow up? No, that also doesn't fit. Sorry. Okay. Wait, there's more. Prop used for kickoffs. A tee on which the ball is positioned, maybe? Entering after the bell. Tardy, you're late for class, you're tardy. So what is this? Raise. I'm not sure. Food item originally called froffles. I don't know that either. It may glow in the dark. Family tree. Your lineage would be your family tree. Okay, it goes viral in winter. Flu, it is flu something. Flu, maybe there's a rebus in this puzzle or something. I don't yet have enough ideas of what I want to put here to determine that, though. Okay, maybe this is Justin Lin. Raise. Oh, flatten. Yes, okay. You could flatten a building, raise it. There we go. Great. So, wait, there's more. And, you could say, there we go. To fail is to underdo, Food item originally called froffles. Boy, Eggo waffles, maybe. So what is this? Fail. To undergo? This doesn't mean to fail. It may glow in the dark. Neon. Oh, why is this fail? Is this thematic, maybe? Or am I just missing a... Oh, to go under? Is it a thing where we're reversing the order of the words in a phrase or a compound word? Because you could say a business failed, the business goes under. So, and undergo, if you kind of flip that around. I think that might be what the theme is. Don't quite, I've only have the one example, so we'll have to see. But anyway, neon might glow in the dark. A mob man could be a don. Right, okay, so a sort of mob boss. Like a mafia boss. And then explains in detail. I'm wondering if this is going to be another kind of reversed thing. If it's something says and then it gets reversed into says. I don't know. Not sure. Perp alert. So perpetrator alert. So this could be police department could put out an APB, an all points bulletin. In other words, a kind of a directive to be on the lookout for a particular person. So it could be this. Luau side dish. So poi is a dish served in, say Hawaii or I guess maybe Polynesia generally. In a luau, a party. Okay, it goes viral in winter. What? Oh, flu bug. Okay, no, it's straightforward. There's no thematic thing here. It's just the flu bug. Okay. And explains in detail. Outlays. Lays out. Yeah, okay. It is another one of these reversals. I figured it would be, but I was wrong. It didn't have says at the end of it, but if you lay something out, you kind of explained it in detail, and then outlay, or outlays, sort of money, for instance, you might spend on something to get it started, would be our starting phrase. All right, agreed. Not sure. Where trailers wind up. Last? If you're trailing in a race, you end up last, maybe? Try it and see. Spanish love. Amor? Okay, similar to love in many European languages. And then clever quip. This could be another one of these reversals. But I don't have an idea about it, so I don't know. We'll leave it for now. Uncle Sam's lamb, informally. The U.S. of A., the United States of America, so informally refer to it as the U.S. of A. Agreed. True. Well, not sure. Oh, a clever quip, an epigram? What is this? Agreed. True. Yeah, just not sure. Okay, colorful Coke brand. Oh, it's Fanta. Are they owned by the Coca-Cola company? That would make sense because they have, sort of bright orange and other bright colored fruit-flavored sodas. Hypothetical degree. The nth degree is an unspecified degree, so a hypothetical one, I suppose. End of Arthur Miller's The Crucible. Boy, I haven't read The Crucible in more years than I would like to admit. End of Arthur Miller's The Crucible. Is it just an act? Is it a 2-act play? I don't even remember. Is it a 2 or 4-act play, maybe? Let's see. What about this? Jazz great Shaw, Artie Shaw, great jazz musician. So then, what about this? Ending with TRAC. Dating axiom, or opposites attract, or a hint to interpreting 4 pairs of answers in this puzzle. There we go. Yes. Okay, great. Opposites attract. So we're kind of, I don't know exactly quite what that means literally, but obviously we're opposites in the sense of flipping around the order of words here. There might be a cleverer way to more directly apply the phrase opposites attract. So let me know if you think of it in the comments. But obviously we get the general gist of the theme here. Okay, so America pronoun. America is in quotation marks. So it's the song America, which includes the lyric, what is it? God shed his grace on thee. So thee would be the pronoun in that case. Okay, to keep wearing would be something save? Actually, that is plausible because that would make this Act 4. So split hairs again, question mark, repart your hair, literally split it a second time, or a third or fourth, I guess. Lead dogs. Not sure. Keep wearing. And mobile app is a fairly common concept these days. Blank cheese. Not sure about that either. What about this? Playground retort, I should say. Right, this is one of these classic things. Could be, well, actually here, it might need to be am so. This is one of those kinds of clues that could be am so, am not, are to, are not. It's just a whole litany of things here. But I think am so might be one of the only possibilities that fits, possibly the only one, 4 letters starting with an A. Let's look at this. To keep wearing would be, to leave on, or on leave, right? Okay, so on leave is a phrase unto itself. That would mean you're going on vacation, say, or, but obviously to keep particular article of clothing on you would be to leave it on. So the reversal. There we go. Okay. Unbelievable in internet shorthand. Unbelievable. OMG, I guess? No, that doesn't look very good here, does it? Oh, but this is truth. Agreed, truth, you could say. So then what is unbelievable. Oh, I said am so and I typed also. Yep, can't stop it with these typos. Sorry about that. So that's am so. So, I see what this is. It's SMH for shaking my head. You could say, unbelievable. Shaking my head. It's too much. Brasilia to Rio direction. South by southeast, probably, I'm thinking, based on where Rio de Janeiro is located, but let's see. I could be completely wrong about that, so apologies if so. Road runners. Question mark. Don't know. Leave that for now. Okay, start to fix. Prefix, as in, it's kind of funny, in that a prefix is also a start to a word. So we're putting a start to the word fix, and that in itself creates something that's used to start words. This might not be the answer, but I like it if so, because of that sort of doubleness there. Clever quip. Oh, right, epigram. I thought I put that in earlier. Maybe I didn't trust it. Without ice or mixer. If you have a drink neat, you have it without ice or without mixing anything else into it. Unit of cell phone reception, a bar. So you might say I've got 3 bars of service or full bars. You got it could be, not sure. An email function depicted with a paper plane icon, the send, I should say. If you send an email, often the icon is it's a little paper plane. Okay, natural at the craps table. Natural is 7? Natural or natural 6? I can't remember. No, well, 6 wouldn't fit here, so I don't even know why that's the case. So yeah, 7. 7 would be the natural. There we go. Okay, I have... Craps is one of those games I think I've learned to play at least twice, and I just don't... In each case, after then learning it that one time, I didn't play it again for years, and so just none of the information is stuck in my head. Okay, you got it. Bingo, you could say. Well done. Roadrunners, not sure. Place to put the dough, the oven. You could bake, cookies or something in the oven. So what are the roadrunners here? Oh, engines. They, allow a vehicle to run on the road. I think that's probably the answer. So then Brasilia to Rio direction is south by southeast. Okay. And then I wish is if only, maybe. And Jets pass in it for short. Jets pass in it. Oh, that's an NFL team? Is it the New York Jets? I'm not sure about that. Apologies if that's incorrect, but I think this is probably the answer, even if my other comment may have been incorrect. Like an impromptu remark. Offhand. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this theme. So handoff is a phrase, of course, that means to deliver something to somebody, but an impromptu remark would be an offhand remark. And then something well-seasoned. It might be old. It's been in use for a long time. It's well-seasoned. To tidy up in a way would be to dust. Dusting is one element of tidying up a room, for instance. Okay, to excite as a crowd. This might be a reversal here. Some desert dwellers. Could be a group of people or could be a species. I'm not sure. Many country and Western dances. 2 steps, maybe? I don't know enough about dancing to know if that's accurate, but I know that you could have a 2-step dance, so let's see if it works here. Dog on a cat. Oh, dogs as in your feet. If you say, oh, my dogs are barking, you might mean that your feet are sore. So feet for a cat could be paws, or a paw in this case. And then blank cheese, oh, nacho cheese. There we go. So the cheese that might go on, nacho the dish. Nacho's the dish. Okay. Excite as a crowd. Up, so something up. To charge up? Upcharge, maybe? It could be. Oh, lead dog's alpha. Right, okay. So, yeah, alpha dog, straightforwardly enough. So this does feel like upcharge, doesn't it? So an upcharge could be, a fee that's being levied, or you're being sold an extra or something, and then you could charge up a crowd, make them excited. Emmy-nominated Issa, boy, she's becoming a real crossword standby because of her incredibly useful name with a common consonant followed by two vowels. So as I often mention, she created the show Insecure. Okay, economic figure is GDP or GNP, so it could be gross domestic product or gross national product, probably. Oh, Saharans would be some desert dwellers because the Sahara Desert would be inhabited by Saharans, people who live in the Sahara. Okay, end of days, simply the letter S, simply the last letter of the word S, of the word days is S, we spell it out, and that's that. Mart start. Not sure. It'll maybe a brand name, I'm not sure. LGBT History Month is October, maybe? Sorry. Let's see. What is this? Rehearsed to perfection. Something down. Had down. Got down? I guess this isn't a thematic one. Was this? Oh, no, but this one was. So you'd think the... Rehearsed to perfection. Oh, pat down. I bet that's what it is. Because if you have something down pat, you have it rehearsed to perfection. You have it, it's really committed to your muscle memory and so on. I think that's probably right. Because pat down is also a phrase if you're sort of frisking somebody, that kind of thing. Okay, let's see. So badmouth, to diss somebody is to badmouth them. Oh, so LGBT History Month, it must be October. I don't even think there are any other options anymore. Okay, Mart start is... Oh, Walmart. Okay, it is a brand name, which is what I sort of expected. Okay, so the retail chain, U.S. retail chain. All right. If you're conforming to accepted values, you're... Why do I not see what this is? This feels like it should be obvious. Conforming to accepted values. I just keep thinking stoical, which is not... doesn't really have anything to do with that definition. Okay. Eerie, ghostly. A ghostly image could be an eerie image. And despite the fact that informally, despite that being the case, where Lear explains blow winds and crack your cheeks. I mean, it looks like the heath. It feels like the heath to me. From King Lear, which I've never actually seen. So I should remedy that. And maybe this clue would be easier for me even without the crosses, which it's just kind of what it looks. But let's see if that works with the crosses. Name for two Spice Girl. Oh, Mel. Yes, I have encountered that before. There are two different ones named Mel. Oh, ethical. Conforming to, I see, as in accepted social mores. If you're conforming to the accepted values of your society, you could be said to be ethical. And then video format is MPEG, right? It's just a computer video format. Okay, to arrange something loosely would be to... I don't know. Scraping tools are... I'm not sure about that one either. Title role for Tom Hanks in 2022. Oh, I haven't seen this film, but I remember seeing posters for it. There's a film called A Man Called Otto, and the character is played by Tom Hanks. Okay, sequentially arranged is ordered. I'm sure neat is correct. So this isn't ordered. Not sure. Container weight allowance is tears. So if you sort of normalize out, if you zero out the weight of the container itself, you tear it, and then you can see what's in the weight of just what's inside of it. So there we have that. LAX scanners, but not lax ones, one hopes. The TSA, right, so they're doing the scanning, the Transport Security Administration, and but you hope they're not. So LAX is Los Angeles International Airport, but you hope they're not sort of slacking on the job, I guess is what this is saying. So scraping tools are, rasps. You could scrape something with a rasp to file it down or scrape off paint or something. Okay, arrange loosely. Oh, to drape, I see. If you drape a sheet over something, you arrange it loosely over it. Sequentially arranged. Oh, it's not ordered. It's one of our reversals. It's in order or order in. So order in is a phrase that means to kind of have takeout, have takeaway delivered to your home. But in this case, we are reversing it to in order. Something's sequentially arranged. Okay, one being quizzed is a testee, maybe, someone who's being tested. And conductors may conduct them. Could be conductors of an orchestra, trained conductors, some other sort. NBA impossibility. Oh, a tie. I guess basketball games simply cannot be tied. They just keep going. Never have I ever goes the game you might play with friends, particularly as a teen, perhaps. And reality checks. Is this a back? No, this is not a reversal because 2 steps was a normal clue. Reality check. Sorry, to clarify what I mean there, I'm assuming that, as with most New York Times crosswords, but not all, the thematically relevant clues are symmetrically disposed within the grid. So these two are reversed, which means this one is, and this one probably will be. It's not always the case, but it has been so far in this grid, so I'm assuming it will continue to be so. Okay, anyway, not sure about that. Austin Powers catchphrase. Oh, behave, he said in those films. There we go. So what about this? Lab liquids. Sera, plural of serum. So that's the liquids. Boston's Massachusetts Avenue is a major street that goes through Boston, which I do remember from my brief time living in Boston. Okay, highway crossing. Overpass, Passover. There we go. So obviously Passover, the Jewish holiday, but here we're reversing it to refer to a crossing, a highway crossing, an overpass. All right, to admit to something is to cop to it, to own up. And now I remember who sang Take On Me. Aha, the name of the band was Aha. Very good. It reads like a punny clue, but it's a pretty straightforward ultimately. Washington Week error. It'll be either CBS or PBS. And it looks like probably, no, I was going to say C, but I was going to say exactly the opposite of what it is. It's actually P, because reality checks are CAPTCHAs. So these are those things you fill out online, these simple tests you fill out online to prove you're not a robot. And then look at this clue down. Oh, conductors may conduct choirs. So it was the musical version, but I didn't think of the right particular type of ensemble. So here we go, and there we go. All right, that was the Thursday crossword, and I managed to make it through before the doorbell rang, and I had to deal with some builders. So good for me. So let's see if I can wrap up the video before that happens. This was our oh no, we do have a revealer here. The opposites attract. A revealer dead in the center of the grid. So that's probably an appropriate choice because it maintains the kind of symmetry of the theme running through it and spans the full width of the grid, whereas our other clues are kind of split between it. There's something that feels kind of thematically tidy about all of that. So we had overpass becoming Passover, go under becoming undergo, in order becoming order in, lays out becoming outlays, offhand becoming handoff, leave on becoming on leave, down pat becoming pat down, and finally charge up becoming upcharge. And I think those were all of them. It's a good idea for a theme, and it was well executed, came together well. And was this actually another case where we had a wider crossword than it was tall. It's 16 wide again. Is it only 15 tall? Yeah, it is. We've the second time in a row. That's funny that we've had that 2 days running. And in this case, I suppose it was to fit opposites attract, which is 16 letters, so it was strictly necessary here. Anyway, there we go. That was a nice Thursday puzzle by Samuel A. Donaldson. I thought that was clever and well constructed. Hopefully you agreed. And I'll be back tomorrow for the first of 2 themeless crosswords, the Friday puzzle. So do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Thursday. Take care.